Drifting away, New Zealand, Aotearoa, land of the long white cloud. We know it for its stunning mountains, its turquoise waters, its friendly people. A place where life is good, right? A place where dreams are made of, but something has changed. The dream is fading, and many Kiwis are waking up to a harsh reality. For generations, New Zealand has been a land of opportunity, a place to build a good life. But now, a shadow has fallen across our paradise. More and more Kiwis are packing their bags and saying goodbye. They're leaving behind the place they call home in search of a brighter future. Why are so many leaving? The answer, like the flight path of a departing plane, is complex and multi-layered. But one thing is clear, the land of the long white cloud is facing a crisis, and it's time we started talking about it. The numbers are alarming. Record numbers of Kiwis are leaving our shores. It's the highest exodus we've ever seen. Over 127,000 people left in the last year alone. That's like emptying a whole city. Imagine Dunedin. Gone. It's not just a trickle, it's a flood, and it's not just happening in one place. From Auckland to Invercargill, Kiwis are making the tough decision to leave. They're leaving their families, their friends, their lives behind. Who are these people? They're our sons and daughters, our friends and neighbors. They're nurses and teachers, builders and baristas. They're the lifeblood of our nation, and we're losing them. This isn't just about numbers on a page. It's about people's lives. It's about the dreams they had, the hopes they held on to. It's about the heartbreak of leaving and the uncertainty of what lies ahead. The truth is, paradise has become expensive. The cost of living in New Zealand is skyrocketing. Groceries, rent, petrol, everything seems to be going up except wages. It's a struggle just to make ends meet. Housing is a huge part of the problem. House prices have gone through the roof, leaving many Kiwis priced out of the market. The Kiwi dream of owning a home feels like just that. A distant dream, and it's not just housing. Food prices have gone up over 50% in just a few years. That's a massive burden on families who are already struggling. Something's got to give. For many Kiwis, the math just doesn't add up anymore. They're working harder than ever, but they're falling further and further behind. They're forced to make impossible choices: heat or eat, rent or retirement. Is it any wonder they're looking for a better life elsewhere? Across the Tasman Sea, Australia beckons. Its vast landscapes and vibrant cities call out to those seeking new horizons and opportunities. Our Aussie cousins are enjoying a booming economy, with higher wages and a lower cost of living. The bustling streets of Sydney and Melbourne are filled with energy and promise. It's no surprise that many Kiwis see Australia as a land of opportunity. The allure of better job prospects and a higher standard of living is hard to ignore. In Australia, a good job is easier to find and the pay is often much better. The job market is robust, offering positions in various sectors from technology to healthcare. That means Kiwis can finally get ahead, buy a house and start a family. The dream of home ownership becomes a reality, and with it, a sense of stability and accomplishment. They can afford those little luxuries they had to sacrifice back home. Dining out, shopping and enjoying leisure activities become part of their everyday life. And it's not just the economy. The diverse landscapes, from bustling urban centres to serene rural areas, offer something for everyone. Australia offers a different lifestyle. Outdoor activities, beachside living and a relaxed atmosphere are part of the everyday experience. The weather is warmer, the beaches are closer, and the pace of life is a little slower. It's a place where work-life balance is more than just a concept. For many Kiwis, it feels like a breath of fresh air. The friendly community and outdoor lifestyle make it an appealing destination. Of course, moving to a new country is never easy. The emotional farewells and the uncertainty of starting anew can be daunting. But for many Kiwis, the lure of a better life is too strong to resist. The hope of new beginnings and the promise of a brighter future drive them forward. They're willing to take the risk, to leave everything behind in the hope of finding a brighter future across the ditch. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards can be life-changing. Section 5. Leaving Home. Stories of Hope and Heartbreak. In this section, we delve into the lives of individuals who have faced the tough decision of leaving their homeland in search of better opportunities. These are stories that resonate with many, capturing the essence of both hope and heartbreak. Take Jessica, a young nurse from Wellington. She represents the countless healthcare workers who have been the backbone of our society, especially during challenging times. She worked tirelessly throughout the pandemic, putting in long hours and risking her own health to care for others. Her dedication and commitment were unwavering, even when the situation seemed dire. But, despite her dedication, she could barely make ends meet. The rising cost of living and stagnant wages made it increasingly difficult for her to sustain herself. She couldn't afford to buy a house, a dream that seemed to slip further away with each passing day. She couldn't even afford to rent a decent flat in her own city. The housing market was unforgiving and the options available were far from ideal. So she made the heartbreaking decision to move to Sydney. It was a choice born out of necessity, not desire. Now she's earning a good wage, living in a nice flat and planning for her future. The move, though difficult, has given her a new lease on life. Then there's Michaela, a recent graduate from Christchurch. Her story is one of ambition and the harsh realities of the job market. She's bright, ambitious, and eager to start her career. Her academic achievements are commendable and she has a clear vision for her future. But she's finding it impossible to find a job in New Zealand that pays a living wage. The job market is saturated and opportunities are scarce. She's stuck living at home with her parents, feeling like she's going nowhere. The frustration and sense of stagnation weigh heavily on her. She's now considering moving to Melbourne, a city that promises more opportunities and a chance to build the life she's dreamed of, where there are more job opportunities and a lower cost of living. The prospect of starting anew is both exciting and daunting. She knows it won't be easy to leave her family and friends, the people who have been her support system throughout her life. But she feels like she has no other choice. The decision is a testament to her determination and resilience. These are just two stories among thousands, each one unique, yet they all share common threads of struggle and hope. Stories of hope and heartbreak, of dreams deferred and opportunities seized. They reflect the broader narrative of a nation in transition, of dreams deferred and opportunities seized. They paint a poignant picture of the exodus happening right now. They paint a poignant picture of the exodus happening right now, of the difficult choices Kiwis are being forced to make, These stories are a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the human spirit. Section 6. A government asleep at the wheel? So where's the government in all of this? As the nation grapples with economic challenges and social issues, many are left wondering if their leaders are truly paying attention. Many Kiwis feel like they're being left behind, that their struggles are falling on deaf ears. The sense of frustration is palpable, with protests becoming a common sight. They're looking for leadership, for solutions, for a reason to stay. The hope for a brighter future seems to be fading, replaced by a growing sense of disillusionment. The new government promised change, but so far it seems like more of the same. Campaign promises that once inspired hope now feel like empty words. Cost-cutting measures are doing little to address the root causes of this crisis. Businesses are closing and the streets are eerily quiet, a stark reminder of the economic downturn. The cost of living keeps rising, wages remain stagnant, and families are struggling to make ends meet. The gap between the rich and the poor continues to widen, and the housing market is still out of reach for many. Home ownership, once a cornerstone of the Kiwi dream, now feels like an unattainable goal for a large portion of the population. While our government seems content to tinker around the edges, making minor adjustments here and there, the real issues remain unaddressed. Australian states are actively recruiting our best and brightest. They're offering relocation bonuses, tax breaks, and a host of other incentives to lure talent across the Tasman, and a red carpet welcome. The allure of better opportunities and a higher standard of living is hard to resist. It's no wonder so many Kiwis are packing their bags. The exodus is a clear sign that people are losing faith in their homeland's ability to provide for them. The government needs to wake up and smell the strong flat white. The time for complacency is over. Decisive action is needed now more than ever. They need to take decisive action to address the cost of living crisis, to make housing affordable and to create opportunities for young people. The future workforce is at stake, and to create opportunities for young people. Our young professionals and graduates are the backbone of tomorrow's economy, and they need reasons to stay and build their lives here. The future of our nation depends on it. It's time for our leaders to step up and take bold actions that will secure a prosperous and inclusive future for all New Zealanders. Section 7, a future uncertain, the brain drain dilemma. The consequences of this mass exodus are far-reaching. We're not just losing our people, we're losing our future. This brain drain is leaving a gaping hole in our workforce, our economy and our communities. Hospitals are struggling to find nurses and doctors. Schools are short of teachers. Businesses are crying out for skilled workers. The very fabric of our society is starting to fray, and it's not just about the here and now. This exodus is robbing us of our future innovators, entrepreneurs, and leaders. It's weakening our economy, stifling our growth, and diminishing our potential. This isn't just a crisis, it's a slow-burning catastrophe, and if we don't act now, the damage could be irreversible. Section 8, Kia kaha, New Zealand, a call to action, but it's not too late. We can turn this around, but it's going to take a collective effort. We need our leaders to lead, to make bold decisions, and to put the needs of Kiwis first. We need to invest in our people, in our education system, in our healthcare system. We need to create an environment where young people feel hopeful about their future, where they can afford to live, work, and thrive. This isn't about politics, it's about our country, it's about our shared future. It's about ensuring that New Zealand remains a place where dreams can be realized, not abandoned. Kia kaha. New Zealand. We've faced challenges before and we've come through stronger. Let's work together to build a brighter future for all Kiwis. Section 9. Stay informed, stay connected. This is a conversation that needs to continue. We need to keep talking about this issue, to keep the pressure on our leaders and to find solutions together. Subscribe to our channel to stay informed about this critical issue. Share this video with your friends and family. Let's keep the conversation going. Together we can make a difference.